live. You know, hundreds of thousands of people are evacuating the Gulf Coast as the GOP gets set to begin their national convention here in St. Paul. So what impact will Gustav have here, and what should Republicans do? Here to talk about that and also how this will affect the Republicans is former Senator and former presidential candidate Fred Thompson. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
You know, the timing here is obviously unfortunate for the Republican convention. Everyone I talk to is concerned about the families down there on the Gulf Coast. How do you handle that in this convention?
Well, I guess the first thing you have to understand is the importance of changing events in your life and in politics. And the question is how you react, and do you do it in a responsible and thoughtful manner? I don't know the answer to that question. There are a lot of options. They're studying a lot of options. They want to do something that is appropriate in terms of doing the business at hand that won't take very long, actually, in terms of the convention. A lot of good people travel a long way, spend a lot of money to get here, you know, to celebrate. And it's a reward to a great extent for a lot of people who worked hard, you know, for the party and for the candidates and so forth. But on the other hand, what's going on, and you know, to some of our fellow citizens right now, takes precedence. So
maybe a different tone, a different style.
I think a different tone. I don't know what the final result is going to be. I guess that depends on how bad the storm is, but it will not be disastrous from a party standpoint. If we have very, very little done here, I think. It'll be unfortunate, but I think we really do need to be mindful not only of the appearances, but the reality of the fact that lives may be lost, and we may be in for some real destruction down there this time.
So your thought is a focus on volunteerism, perhaps some kind of drive here in St. Paul might be?
That'd be a great idea. I think it'd be a good thing to do. I think it'd be, you know, something that we could all get behind. You know, we're seeing here at the state and local level, folks seem to be working together. The evacuation seems to be going well. We put partisan politics aside for a moment or two here and there in the midst of a very political season, and we could even continue that as a part of what we're doing up here. Do the business that's at hand, but do something that would really be beneficial specifically to the folks down there, depending on how bad it is.
Let's talk the politics of this new ticket. What is your take of Governor Palin and what it means for the GOP?
I could not be happier. I just think that it's an absolute home run pick. She mirrors John McCain in a lot of ways. The pick says a lot about John McCain. He not only talks the talk, he walks the walk, always has, always will. And he believes that Washington and the bureaucracy needs to be shaken by the scruff of the neck. And he's got a partner to do that now. Politically, people were saying he needs to go this way or go that way. He has gone a way that gives new energy to those voters who are likely to vote for him or possibly going to vote for him. And it gives encouragement and a new enthusiasm to millions of women, quite frankly, out there who identify with this woman. We hear about Renaissance men. This is a Renaissance woman. And she has stood up to corruption. She stood up to the good old boy network. She's been in public life at state and local level for about 13 years, and consistent record of reform and standing up to Democrats and Republicans alike and winning. And I mean, it's what we say, it's what a lot of people say they want, an outsider who will do those kinds of things, and now we got it.
All right, Senator Fred Thompson, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.